It's a good sword. Unfortunately, I've aged and lost the will to fight. The battle you're looking for isn't here. A swordsman without a sword doesn't need to exist. I apologize, but I cannot die by your hands. Isn't that the sword I aimed at him just now? How? Using his aura to control the swords. This type of ancient swordsmanship has only been recorded in the ancient records. I didn't expect him to be so skilled in it. You want to push me back. These swords are far from enough. A sword that can't be grasped tightly is just a useless piece of metal. Splendid. Splendid indeed. I've not seen such an exquisite sword tactic in hundreds of years. I wouldn't be able to hold it in and spar with you if you faced me back then. However, I'm only living solely for one thing. Everyone, watch out. This is the sword that I used to murder your father. Wield it. While I am still capable of suppressing the toxin within my body, it is your chance to take revenge, which will also fulfill my final wishes. No, I can't. Murdering my father wasn't your intention. You were manipulated. I don't hate you. You're too kind-hearted, just like your father. But kind-heartedness isn't sufficient to make you king. If you don't have the determination to step over my body, you'd better give up the thought of avenging your father. Your teacher is right. You must overcome this obstacle. I've something to ask of you. I heard that you were once a human. Then, may I ask which era you were from? And how did you come to this world? You're a weird child for asking me which era I'm from during our first meeting, but since you have the mark on you, that means Baby Beetle trusts you. All right. I haven't reminisced about my past for some time, so I might as well share it with you. It was one rainy night from hundreds of years ago. I went through hardships and finally found the enemy who murdered my entire family. There were many of them, but I had a sword, so it was more than enough. At last, there was only me and him left. He was also a veteran swordsman, but I was faster than him. Just when I was about to put an end to my revenge, a thunder suddenly struck my sword, and I lost consciousness. When I woke up, I discovered that I had come to this place that is full of weird-looking insect beasts. Besides myself, you're the only humans I've met till now. That's my story. Does it satisfy your curiosity, young lad? Oh my God. This is too much to take in. He literally transmigrated into this world. I remembered that very few scholars misconstrued transmigration as dimensional chaos. The appearance of this Earth Online era has also been known as globalized transmigration or globalized dimensional chaos. It's already unbelievable for someone from ancient times to transmigrate into this world, but to transmigrate into this dungeon. How chaotic was the dimensional chaos? Besides, does this kind of dimensional chaos happen by chance or is it man-made? The academia had different opinions and has yet to come to a conclusion. Why do I feel like we've heard breaking news? It's not just that. A human from hundreds of years ago transmigrated into a dungeon and became an insect. No one has ever heard of such a thing. We must report to the headquarters immediately once we return. This is unexpected. This information has partially confirmed the higher-up speculation. That thing must be inside this holy temple. You spoke too much, lone sword saint. Is that voice coming from that pile of bugs in the air? Immediately kill all of the invaders, and that extremely weak trash. All these years, I've not only been waiting for the day I die, but also constantly cultivating to resist the toxins inside my body. Regretfully, I am still unable to do it. Although you've become one of our kind, you're still a human in the end. How can you fight against it? Enough. Kill them. However, my goal isn't to completely fight against it, but to temporarily be clear-headed when my insect form is activated. What? This is impossible. The time I've long waited for has finally come, What are you doing? Lone Sword Saint, are you? The Zerg essence in my body can only be fully activated in my insect form. Have it, baby beetle. This is the last legacy I have for you as your teacher. Since you could make your way here, you should have gotten the essence of other mutated insects. Take it and regain your old form, then you'll be able to kill me. I can't do it. Sob. I can't do it. I can't kill you. Is that so? Forget it. I will always support you even if you choose cowardice and kindness. But I can't always be with you to complete your journey. For now. Run. Run as far away as you can. If you've finished your last words, then prepare to meet your death. I will not release the toxin control from now, and you will be my strongest puppet forever. Did you finally strike on your own accord? I feel pity for not being able to fight with your human form. But it is all right. As long as I can still wield a sword, this battle will remain a worthy one. You should be the strongest one in this team, right? But you are no different from the trash in my eyes. Jeez. How dare he be so arrogant? We have won all kinds of bosses before. Let's kill him together. Despite this, I think. Step back. Although I have violated the principle of prioritizing missions, I don't want to miss the opportunity to go one-on-one with this rare sword master. None of you is allowed to interfere. Sigh. I know you, Jia. But it's the first time I've seen you leave your principles behind and act capriciously. You have been influenced by Yi Hao. Stay away from here and be careful not to get hurt. What kind of strange move is this? Didn't you want to compete with me in swordsmanship? Where is your sword? You are just a bug with a sword who is not worthy to compete with me in swordsmanship. This attack. Lone Sword Saint LV. 90% 100% dungeon boss. I turned the sword into chi, and then shifted the chi into the air. And air is found everywhere. Interesting. This is interesting. I will enjoy spending time with you. As expected of the boss's strongest 1v1 move, this so-called Sword Saint has no room to fight back. The scene looks like a one-sided suppression, but it didn't do any substantial damage to the Sword Saint. Did he block most of the attacks? How is this possible? He is indeed exceptionally strong. I could only draw a tie with him even in the Windlord realm. I would have lost for sure if he hadn't weakened himself. Based on the current situation, I'm sure I won't be able to defeat him within the time limit. I will have a 5-second weakness period after the Wind God realm is lifted. If he takes advantage of this period, the entire team will be in danger. So, should I use that move? Initially, I was going to use this move on the final boss. How dare you get distracted during the battle? It seems that you're nearing your own death. Damn. What a powerful attack. But I can barely withstand it. Yi Hao LV, 13 60% 70% Yi Hao. What are you doing? You intruded into my Wind God's domain. Do you want to die? Yi Hao LV, 13 58% 65%. So I want to ask Captain Jia to withdraw the formation. It is hard for me to withstand it. I'll fight him next. Are you sure? Yes. Captain Jia, it's better to save your energy for the final boss. And don't you want to know my strength? I'll show you. My actual strength now. Of course, it is a lie. What is the situation now? Calling for help because you can't defeat me? I don't mind even if you all fight me together. This level 13 kid is not qualified to fight with me. Only after the fight will you know if I am qualified. Bring it on. It's a piece of cake for me to kill you, you arrogant brat. Be prepared. Is this all you've got? Although my swordsmanship is not as good as yours, this is such a mediocre attack. That was just a feint attack. I don't take any opponent on the battlefield lightly. As expected of a master in usurping power. I almost got fooled by you. How could you rebound that attack? Didn't you say you don't know swordsmanship? No, I just meant I'm not proficient at this. And that is basic common sense to attack directly after a rebound. It's not a matter of common sense, but that you can even fight against my power means you're powerful. Didn't we agree to duel with swords? Why do you suddenly ignore the rules and start sneaking attacks? I am not the saint. Human rules are a joke to the insect species. We will use all means to gain victory. Doing whatever it takes to win. Quite my way of acting. Then I will follow your way. After all, I prefer violence. To swords. No, it is impossible. How could a human have such great power? I knew that kid is not a simple character. His actual level is at least 120 based on the attack just now. I told you guys he has great power inside him, but you don't believe me. Could this dark black-purple flame be a combination of the dark and fire attributes? Is he finally showing his actual power? His actual level is definitely over 120. With the attack power shown so far, his level should be between 130 to 150. Is this why he has always been so confident? No wonder he always has an unruffled attitude even in a messy situation. This kid must be recruited because it is very difficult to kill him. Stop this endless attack. If that damned saint hadn't given up the mutant insect essence, I would have killed you all in seconds. Even if I can't defeat you, I can take advantage of your weakness. Something you call fetters. Even if I can't kill you, killing others would be easy for me. What will you do next? Watch out. Although the clone is not as good as the main body, we cannot take it lightly. We must kill it as soon as possible. Yi Hao is really a layman. Why did he let the boss counterattack when he is able to utterly defeat it? Yi Hao's strength can't completely defeat it yet. Shut your mouth and concentrate on confronting the enemy. Hide behind me, Yi Hao's comrades. You will be killed if you fight against his clones. All right. Brother Wan. Chi-Chi, stay close to me. Hasn't Yi Hao taught you how to face an enemy stronger than you? I am sorry. Has this enhancement effect appeared again? And it feels even stronger than before. Could it be? What are you doing, at someone else like that? Damn it. I am sure it's because of this woman. Could this be her passive skill? I've never encountered this before. Now is not the time to doubt. I have to kill other clones first. What's wrong with that man? Jia Wangchuan can kill all your clones alone. Looks like your clone tactics couldn't work either. Oh. I don't expect to win this battle with my clones. They are only used to distract your attention, and my real purpose is. Look up. This is the exact weapon I will use to kill you. Damn it, the insect poison again. Hurry. It's too late. You guys can't get away, ha 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 ha. We are so careless, we actually fell into the trap twice. The temple is not an advantageous place for us. Luckily, I had expected this to happen. Deadly poison mist will incapacitate the poisoned person and keep losing their life. The person will die at the end of the countdown. Death countdown, 30 minutes. Cough, cough, cough. Drink the healing potion I dispensed earlier. Fortunately, Yi Hao made the healing potion in advance. Otherwise, we would be dead. But the poison mists this time are even more poisonous than before, and the effect of the healing potion has diminished. Deadly poison mist, alleviation, death countdown, 5 hours. The poisoned person enters a weakened state, and the life flow rate is halved, so he can still fight. However, all attributes are reduced by 60% and can only last for 30 minutes. Have you even prepared the healing potion? How clever, but it is useless. This is my territory, and I can use all resources here to kill you all. I will not spare one of you. Even if I only have 40% attributes left, I still have a way to cope with you. With your look like you're about to fall down. Are you kidding me? I'm the one who insisted on coming here, and I'll take the blame for the mission failure. I will use my last, death skill, to hold it back. You guys take the opportunity to escape. There is no need for mutual humility because death will be your end anyway. That ambush was pretty good, but you didn't take the opportunity to hit me. Trash will always be trash, even if you've regained your original form. Teacher, I've received your will and strength. I'll follow your teaching. I'll discard my cowardice and hesitation and live up to my teacher's name by avenging him. Very well. I shall kill you then. You better listen to me and stand there obediently. You aren't qualified to call yourself my teacher. Erg. How can you do this to me? Don't worry, teacher. I'll definitely get rid of the evil possession inside your body. Rest in peace. Damn it. How did you become so strong? You didn't even have the courage to swing a sword before. But that's it. Since the toxin isn't effective, I shall let you die in the hands of your teacher's sword. It seems that not only have you possessed my teacher's body, but also you know nothing about swordsmanship. You bastard. It's an earthquake. Fuck. This kid is amazing. That slash has shaken the entire holy temple. It's whining in pain. So who is that dude who appeared out of nowhere? His swordsmanship has far surpassed old Jiez. It's a long story. I'll tell you later. This body is known to be the strongest in the insect species. How can I be defeated by trash like you? It must have been because you absorbed his Zerg essence to become this strong. As long as I slice your stomach and take out the Zerg essence. Arg. I won't let you have your way. I'll protect my teacher's beliefs with my life. This insect kid is as strong as his teacher says. He's now become even stronger after obtaining his teacher's inheritance and breaking through. Even if I'm not poisoned, I wouldn't have any chance of winning against him without using my strongest move. Alright, enough. I give up. You win. I didn't expect you to be this strong. Since we're uncle and nephew, come back and assist me. In return, I'll release your mother and let you two reunite. How about that? I would have believed you back then, but now I won't fall for that anymore, because my only goal is to kill you. Congratulations for guessing it right, but you're too late. I didn't intend to abandon this body because it's the token of my hard work. However, it seems that I can still defeat you without abandoning it. What are you doing? Feel despair because you are all going to die here and now. It committed suicide? No. He has merged himself with the ancient tree and used the power of the holy temple to activate the ancient tree. But the ultimate purpose of doing this is: the roots of the trees are growing into spikes as sharp as swords. Run to the exit. I'll hold them back. Oh no. The exit is being blocked by the growing roots. Is this his purpose? He wants to trap us in this shrinking space and stab all of us to death. Damn it. Our attributes are still weak and have not recovered. We won't be able to break through these roots. This won't do. The roots have absorbed the power of the holy temple, so it's impossible to chop them off. Quickly think of another way. To stop their growth, we must cut the link between the taproot of the ancient tree and the holy temple. However, we've now been pushed to the corner. We won't be able to find the exact location of the taproot. But I'll need 10 seconds to charge. I won't be able to do it currently. That's not a difficult matter. I just need to use the profound meaning tactic that my teacher taught me to slice through it, but I'll need 10 seconds to charge. Why didn't you say earlier that you have a trump move? I'll buy you 10 seconds. Everyone, come close to me. Energy Shield X5. Nice one, Yi Hao. However, the shield level isn't that high. Will it be able to withstand it? According to my calculation, it should be able to withstand for 10 seconds. What? Just nice. We handed our lives to the hands of this insect kid. This is insane. Hey, kid. You'd better not let us down. Energy Shield X2. The shield is gone. Kid, hurry. The profound meaning of the lone swordsmanship. This sword move didn't only cut down the ancient tree, but also crushed the entire space. This is the ultimate move that my teacher practiced diligently. It's my first time using it. I'm relieved that it was perfect, and I didn't disappoint my teacher. My goodness. You risked all our lives. If you had failed, I wouldn't let you go even if I'm a ghost. Didn't I succeed? Boo-hoo-hoo, it hurts. Hey. Guys, look. Lone Sword Saint LV. 0% that is, my teacher has returned to normal. I didn't expect to retrieve your body in perfect condition. Teacher, may you rest in peace. Yi Hao, I'd like to bury my teacher at the place where he transmigrated after this is all over. Okay, I'll go with you. I didn't expect you to evolve so much in such a short time. Perhaps your kind is indeed biologically better than humans. No need to be depressed because your teacher's lifelong learning has been well passed on. Your strength doesn't humiliate the Sword Saint's name. Thank you. Unexpectedly, Jia Wangchuan took the initiative to comfort Jia Bao. It seems that he acknowledges him. We can travel together. I'll help you to take revenge, but you got to spar with me afterward as the price. It's my honor to be able to spar with a veteran swordsman like you. Jia Wangchuan is indeed a sucker for swordsmanship. He's always thinking about sparring. Brother, where did you find such an amazing baby? Ah. Jia Bao isn't a baby pet like my little dragon. Beautiful lady, you must be Yi Hao's younger sister. I'm Jia Bao, the prince of the insect species. I was framed and trapped in a prison. I can see the light again thanks to Yi Hao. It's a pleasure to meet you. How bold of you. Who allowed you to kiss my sister? Sorry. Black Attack Combat Team, can you hear us? There's an emergency. Xue Lu of the Emperor Group is charging into the Holy Temple with a murderous look on her face. I don't know why she's so angry, but we couldn't stop her. Be careful. Damn it. She's clearly coming for revenge, and it's quicker than I thought. Although I'm not that weak anymore, an angry and strong woman is much harder to deal with than the boss. What do I do? Do I run away first? However, before that. Captain Jia, let's quickly pick up our loots and move on. Otherwise, a fierce battle is inevitable if that woman comes barging in. Jia Bao's the one who defeated the boss, so the loots are meant to be yours. I only want the black slate. Sword Saint's Swordsmanship Book, Beginner to Advanced Levels, Swordsmanship Skill Book. You can learn the Lone Sword Saint's skill after using it. How much you can learn depends on your own capability. Broken Black Slate, a mysterious broken black slate that seems to have some strange symbols engraved on it. Old and rusty key, a key generally used to unlock a lock, but where's the lock? Here you go, the slate that you want. Thanks. I saw that there's a Sword Saint's swordsmanship book. You can consider studying it, then we can spar someday once your swordsmanship improves. Everyone, let's hurry to the final boss. Although our weak state has been lifted, our death is still counting down. We need to speed up. My dark flame form may be able to jump to level 160 to fight, but Xuelu hasn't shown any of her trump cards. It won't benefit me if I confront her. Who dares to ambush Yi Hao? I finally found you, Yi Hao. You finally came, but you're too late because the boss is all ready. Boss? I'm not even slightly interested in this dungeon and the boss. The only reason I come. I've told you before how you'll end up if you dare to deceive me. Yi Hao. Beauty, please calm down. Although I did deceive you, I did it out of goodwill. You should be thanking me instead. If I didn't do that, you would have been severely punished by the Emperor Group because you left your post. Don't try to talk yourself out of it. I'll never let go anyone who dares to deceive me. Today shall be your death. Yi Hao is now one of the Black Attack combat team. That's right. I won't let you lay a finger on him. Since boss has voiced out, we won't stand idly and do nothing. Let's go, brothers. Benefactor, don't be unreasonable. I shall cleanse you. As a woman, your arrogance is more detestable than indifference. Be careful of not being able to get married. Yi Hao, you should be grateful to our captain. Very well. If you're all willing to stand up for him, I'll kill all of you then. Beauty, hold it right there. This matter is between us. There's no need to involve the others. He's so fast that I nearly couldn't see clearly. Besides, there isn't such a deep grudge between us. I admit that I concealed the fact that I lured the boss to the Emperor Group's base. However, you were the one who provoked the boss first to wipe out our base. Don't bring up such irrelevant logic. They're two different things. No. This is only one thing. Besides, I was also forced to do it. I cannot let someone slaughter me, right? So, repaying the gift is reasonable. I didn't expect you to have such a past with the Emperor Group, but I'm doubting that you're saying the truth because I've never heard of the group having a bounty list. Oh. It seems that Xuelu's unaware about the bounty list. What? As the first combat fighter of the Emperor Group, how could you not know anything about the bounty list? It's a confidential list that is only announced to mercenaries and hunters. The first person on the bounty list has the same last name as you. Her full name is Xuehe. Don't you think it's coincidental? Hee hee. Bingo. I knew the both of them are related. Speaking of which, Xuehe used to be in the same school as me. We even met once when the monsters attacked our city. I wonder why she was targeted by the Emperor Group. I don't know. I haven't met her ever since. Why are you asking though? It's none of your business. I was simply asking. Enough. What's between us has nothing to do with the Emperor Group. Don't bring up anything irrelevant to divert the topic. If you make a move now, you'll allow the insect species to take advantage of this situation, and both of us will suffer great losses. Why don't we join forces to take down the boss first, and settle this later? You're the one who diverted the topic. You two are definitely related. I refuse. For someone so cunning, you disappear the moment there's a chance. So, I must settle with you right here and now. I can't take this anymore. This hag is acting so arrogantly just because of her level. Don't act rashly. Didn't you notice that Yi Hao's aura is different from before? He seems so relaxed even when he's facing a level 140. That kid has become stronger. What? Although he did advance 3 levels in one shot, he wouldn't be so strong to the extent that he isn't afraid of a level 140. Then what do you want? No matter what you want, I think it'd be better if you do it quick because it becomes more dangerous here the longer we stay. It's simple. I want you to take 3 of my moves. You can dodge or defend them. It doesn't matter if you're alive or not after that. Our grudge will be wiped out once and for all. 3 moves to resolve the grudge. Sure, no problem. No, brother. That woman is level 140. It's too dangerous. Let me help you. Don't worry and believe in me. Stay away from here, and don't get injured. Come on. Enlighten me. You're that steady. Then, I shall use 80% of my strength to test if you're truly strong or you're just faking it. A pure defense skill really can't defend all the damage dealt. I cannot underestimate her. Of my strength has only dealt 20% damage to him. It seems that I've underestimated him. In that case, I don't have to retain my strength. I have taken on your first slash. Please continue. WTF. You don't have to make such a big move. My God. She really wants to kill Yi Hao. Old Jie, you're the only one who can stop that crazy woman. We would all die if we go up there. I might not be able to. I'm more curious how Yi Hao will deal with this. Are you serious? In face of such a huge level gap, he still dares to confront her confidently. I think he must have his own way. Let's look forward to it. The Flame Emperor's ability to control Balrog has greatly increased after unlocking his dark attribute. Let's see how strong Balrog's half-form is. Hang in there, old Jie. This kind of fierce battle is beyond our defense capability. Damn it. Why do they have to involve us in their couple fight? A slash that can reduce 60% of my health points. It's indeed far-fetched to take it on directly. As expected of the first combat fighter of the Emperor group. What's more terrifying is that this isn't her best. She'll definitely go full out in her next slash. I'll need to find the right time to activate Shadow King to protect myself. Bring it on. I'll take on your last strike with my remaining 20% health points. I'll let you vent your anger as much as you want. Brother. What are you saying? Your life is in danger. That's right, boss. I believe that you can face it, but not restoring your health points is a bit too much. Is Yi Hao out of his mind? It's obvious that Xue Lu has stronger moves that she has yet to use. His health points aren't sufficient. Acting cool in the face of a life-and-death situation, he's either stupid or hiding his tactic to change the situation around. Whatever it is, it's going to be a good show. That's enough for today. Why did you stop? You don't have to be so merciful. I can still bear it. Although I did underestimate you at first, the second slash was my ultimate move. Since you can withstand that, it proves that you're as strong as me. I was angry because I hate being tricked by people who are weak and cunning. However, I don't mind if it's someone who's strong like you. Moreover, looking at your relaxed attitude, I bet you must be hiding your true strength. Am I right? Of course it's best if I don't use it. It's not easy to earn money. I have to thank her for letting me save this sum of money. Things are settled between us now. Whatever you do next is none of my concern. Wait a moment. Although you forfeited the last slash, I'm a person of my word. You're always welcome to change your mind later. This woman may have a bad temper, but she's quite principled. Plus, she's neither friendly nor aloof with the Emperor group. It'd be a waste if I don't get in her good shoes. I didn't expect you to be so principled. Since you're so sincere, I'll remember your promise. Goodbye. What's going on? There's another earthquake. This is bad. The exit of this place has closed up by itself. It looks disgusting. It looks like a blood scab. Even the tissue is wiggling around. How are we going to get out of here? There's a newly opened route up ahead. It seems suspicious. It's as if it's inviting us in deliberately. What would be awaiting us in there? Jia Bao, what's with the new route? Where does it bring us to? My uncle might have changed the structure of the holy temple. This temple is built inside the body of the ancient Zerg, which is deep in sleep. My uncle can use the power of kingship to command and control the ancient Zerg. If the final boss has such powers, doesn't that mean we're trapped in here? Randomly changing the passages of the holy temple is enough to mess with us. There should be some limit to this kind of power. Otherwise, he could have done it earlier, but maybe he doesn't care about small fries like us. So, he's getting serious now. No matter what sort of traps await us, we must take the first step to find out. That's right. My perception is top-notch. All of you don't have to be afraid of any traps. Everyone, there's no need to be afraid. The route ahead leads to the main palace of the Holy Temple. There aren't any traps. Do you think we'll believe your nonsense? Save the explanation. Now that our debuff has finally lifted, I want to have a good fight. Let's take this as a warm-up before the final boss battle. We're not lying, and we don't intend to fight any of you. By the order of our king, we've come to escort His Highness and the others to the main palace of the Holy Temple. My uncle has always been crafty. I can't trust your words. Weiss, are these two insects lying? All carbon-based organisms have their own spectra, and judging from the spectra they're emitting, they aren't lying. It's weird that the final boss is being friendly with us now, but we can only know his objective if we follow them. Our final destination is the main palace of the Holy Temple either way. Isn't it better when we have someone to lead the way? Let's go, Jia Bao. It's time to face our final battle. Although it isn't difficult to just cut through the Holy Temple and leave forcefully, this kid always maintains his composure. I'm pretty curious how he'll face the final boss. I should tag along and watch. Deep inside the lost Holy Temple main palace. Everyone, we've arrived. Welcome. Heroes of mankind, I'm Oswald, the ruler of the insect species who you fought with just now. After that battle, you're all qualified to come to me. Huh. The boss is different than what I imagined. I thought the final boss would be some huge, strong and ruthless character. I didn't expect him to look so frail. And I couldn't sense any killing intent coming from him. It's more like he's aged. Don't judge a book by its cover. Be prepared to fight. Your uncle gives off a different vibe than I thought. And that lengthy name of his is what royalty should have. Why does your name only have 2 words? Are you two family? That's because my teacher found my name lengthy, so he gave me a nickname, Jia Bao, and I've been using it till now. Thank you all for coming this far with me. Please allow me to put an end to my family feud. Right, uncle? It's been a while, Dianad. Not only did you survive, but you now also dare to confront me. If you had this courage and determination back then, perhaps you could have really stopped me from seizing the throne. That's why I'm going to fix that now. As long as I bring you down, it's never too late. You've indeed grown a lot. Is this something similar that Yi Hao used just now? An energy shield. An insect boss actually knows how to use human technology. The source of the energy shield is the magic crystal, but the source of this energy shield is from the insect's heart, buried underground. Does Oswald know engineering? This is unbelievable. A very long time ago, there was a young insect who was a member of the royalty, but he didn't inherit the royal bloodline. Compared to his strong elder brother, a weak person like him was insignificant. However, he doesn't care about these things. In comparison with power and fame, he fancies investigating eccentric things more. Therefore, he's always ventured across mountains and seas, even to somewhere where insect traces could rarely be found to investigate further. Gradually, he began to realize how small, cramped, and unrealistic this world is. I can't go any further. The sky seems to be blocked by a barrier formed by some sort of invisible power. What's going on? Consequently, he conducted research on this by himself for many years, but he still could not understand the reason behind this, until one day, a swordsman suddenly appeared in this world, and his words confirmed this young insect's surmise. The world that I'm in is just a small space, and there are humans living outside this world. It's a vast land. Compared to mankind, we're stronger than them in terms of our lives and physical aspects. Why do we have to lock ourselves in this narrow space? Therefore, the young insect attempted to convince his older brother to inspire the insects, to use tremendous power to break through the barrier and conquer the outside world. However, he was faced with countless rejections. Why are you stopping me? You heard what that human said. There's a bigger world out there. Our species should not only be contained in this little world. Listen. My foolish brother, the continuity of life does not depend on invasion and expansion. War will only bring fear and disaster. In the end, it might backlash on us. Even though the young insect kept hitting the wall, he persisted in rereading the insect species' historical records and discovered a secret. Each generation of the royalty of the insect species is always protecting this one artifact, and this artifact is deeply connected to the mysterious barrier. So, you controlled my teacher to kill my father, then imprison my mother to get the artifact? All that explanation is an excuse for you to absolve yourself of sin. Absolve myself of sin? Maybe. Under your father's leadership, the insect species had lost their determination and vigor and had become weak and fragile. If it continued, the entire species would have gone extinct. I'm willing to bear the infamy on my shoulders for the sake of the continuation of our species. Hey. This story plot is a bit too much. Could it be that the story background gets more complicated when the dungeon level is higher? He and Evil are the same. Both of them want to break free from the bondage of fate, but their means are too brutal. I think that a lot of things can't be explained by settings, but this is how it's supposed to develop. When you stare into the abyss, it also stares at you. Our arrival gave them the opportunity to ambush us. Invading and being invaded are synergistic. Instead of saying that you're being imprisoned in this place, you're actually being protected. So to say, that artifact is the one protecting all of you. There are also many insects in our world, but they're all scattered. They aren't as large scale as the demonic beasts. However, if someone like Oswald invades our world, he can unite all of the insects and form a terrifying force. Enough. Stop using your so-called righteousness to trap others. There's no way for the insect species to live on. I'll kill you first and find the most suitable route. You've really changed. You would have stood on my side in the past. I wanted to convince you first, then make you convince your mother to hand over the artifact, but now. There's no need for that. It's a holographic projection. Although I'm unable to get my hands on the artifact, I can still use mankind's technology to get through space barriers. I gotta say, your portal is too small. After successfully conducting reverse research, I'll be able to lead the entire insect species to your world. Warriors of mankind, I can see that you all yearn for power. I believe that you've seen how strong Sword Saint was when you fought with him because he was modified into an insect. Do you not wish to have supreme power? Go on. Think about it. Your great power will be transferred to a whole new life form. With the help of technology, can you imagine how strong you would be? You can extend your lifespan from a few decades to centuries. Doesn't that sound tempting? Oswald really knows how to persuade humans. The bargaining chip is indeed very tempting. I wonder if the Black Attack combat team can withstand it, especially Jia Wangchuan. That is an interesting proposal. What's the price? Don't ask for much, but only your assistance to break through the human world and help me with the expedition. Then, I'll help you to modify your body. Also, I promise that I won't control your bodies like I did with Sword Saint. I swear on my soul and my insect species' future. Centuries of eternal youth. That indeed sounds tempting. However, I find it disgusting when I think that I have to become an insect. I refuse. Hey! Old Jia, what are you doing? Oh. It seems that he has decided. Is my worst fear about to happen? Is old Jia also willing to be modified to become stronger like the Sword Saint? I must stop him. I can't let him go astray. A nobody who doesn't dare to reveal his true form and only spit such nonsense. Do you think I'll believe your words? Besides, I'm not interested in power that cannot be obtained by one's own strength. Alright, I might have worried too much. What you said is so cool. However, me cheating with my own strength shouldn't be a problem, right? I've already offered you the best opportunity. Since you refuse, you shall all die here. Do you still have the power to fight? I've killed all of your subordinates. It does feel horrible being underestimated. Of course, I can still fight. That is. Mother? I'm glad to see you at last, Mother. Oh, my child. I never thought we would meet again. I'm really happy about it. Stay back. My body is no longer at my disposal. Mother. I will save you. Get out of the way. Just back off if you can't bear killing her. Hey, calm down. Your mother is obviously being controlled by your uncle. We need to help her get rid of being controlled first. You are right, but what can we do? We don't know where my uncle is actually located. Your mother's condition seems to be different from Sword Saint. Your mother is only physically controlled, and she is still conscious. Do you know the reason? Maybe it is because my mother has another identity. My mother is not only the queen of the insect species but also the high priestess of the temple. Every high priestess has mastered magic. The high priestess is relatively resistant to various types of magic and toxins, so my uncle may not have taken full control of my mother. So, is your mother a formidable opponent? Yes, my mother is even stronger than my father. If not for my uncle's tricks, my mother would not have lost in the battle. Then isn't Jia Wangchuan going to be in trouble? We can't leave him alone on the front lines, and you must be prepared for the worst. The quantity and quality of those spawns are a lot and high. This woman is strong. And she seems to know the core secret of that thing, so I can't kill her yet. But it's not a good idea to go on like this. What should I do? You could. What a touching reunion. One is a prince who resurrected from death to take revenge, and the other is a queen who lost her love and is imprisoned. However, the long-awaited reunion of mother and son ends in killing each other, which is really wonderful. Ha ha ha. Keep up the show. Motherf *******. I want to crush him into pieces with this axe, but I can't. I was the one who suggested Jia Bao have a proper fight with his mother to get the boss's attention. Then I'll use the eye of positioning to find its exact location. But, the eye of positioning can only detect humans. I don't know if it can recognize this humanoid insect creature. Let's try it first. Activate the eye of positioning. The eye of positioning is activated. Scanning all corners of the dungeon. Yi Hao, hurry and find out where my uncle is. I feel I am more powerful than before after I have my teacher's Zerg essence. Mother can't fight against me even if she has magic. If I keep fighting seriously, my mother will really get killed by me. My child, I don't feel your confusion from your attack. You have really matured. If your father found out, he would be happy. Teacher gave his life for this heritage, and I can't live up to his expectations. I won't disappoint you and father. If so, then I am relieved. Is this Mother's secret realm of bloodline? Yes. This is an exclusive secret realm that can only be entered by a royal family linked to my bloodline. As expected, you still remember this place. Why is Yi Hao here too? How do I know? I was just using my skills to search for your uncle's location, and suddenly my consciousness was brought here. It seems that you were transmitted here together because you signed a bloodline contract with Jia Bao. I see, so it's a bloodline. Then my relationship with Jia Bao will become a bit complicated. Are we considered brothers now? It's not a big deal. Mother, Yi Hao is a trustworthy person. It's all his credit that I survived to be reunited with you. You have helped my child a lot. On behalf of my clan, I would like to express my sincere thanks to you. I just do what I want to do. It's not a big deal. I have a question then. Why did the queen bring us into this secret realm of bloodline? Jia Bao, you have always been kind-hearted since you were a child. Your father and I don't want to constrain and pressure you because we want you to experience life on your own terms. But I didn't expect this sudden incident would make you strong and reliable instead. The royalty has been guarding this artifact for decades. I have been hiding it in my consciousness to avoid it being found by Oswald. I can now safely entrust it to you. Alright, Mother. I will guard this artifact with my life. But what is its function? Uncle said it can break through the confinement of this world. Is that true? That is only his wishful thinking. The uses of the artifact were lost over the long period of inheritance. Only one ancestral maxim was passed down: the insect species must guard it at all costs, or the consequences will be disastrous. Son, forgive me for not being able to stay with you for the rest of your journey. I can't restrain the toxins in my body anymore. There will be a momentary gap after I lift the secret realm. Take the opportunity to kill me. Mother. It's all my fault. All of this could have been avoided if I had been stronger. Damn it. Silly boy, I am so happy to see your growth. I have no regrets. Heir, excuse me. I have a solution that could avoid this bad ending. Really? But there is no way to get rid of the toxins Oswald planted in my body. Do you really have a solution? Mother, I believe Yi Hao will have a solution since he said so. Tell me, Yi Hao. What is your plan? Allow my assistant to explain it to you. Hello, I am Ultimate Transdimensional AI, Weiss. I am the Master's right-hand man. Another one. This place used to be a private space for me and my mother. I never thought that one day a crowd would gather here. Please don't mind it. Back to my point, we don't need to forcibly remove the toxin, but let it disappear naturally. This is the recipe of the master-level secret potion, Princess's Forbidden Fruit. Its effect is that the user is immediately transferred to a 24-hour, fake death, state after taking it and is revived at the end of the duration with 1 HP. I have the ingredients to make it. We can use this fake death effect to fool Oswald. As long as we kill him within 24 hours, the toxins in your mother's body will naturally disappear. This method is more time efficient than my previous plan. But Oswald also has a high level of attainment in pharmaceutics. Can we really fool him? Don't worry. He won't find out as long as his pharmacology hasn't reached the master level. But I need to tell you that there is a downside to this method. But once my mother loses the Zerg essence, her strength will not only weaken, but her lifespan will also be shortened. It's okay. I was determined to die, but now there is a chance for me to live. Does it even matter if I lose my Zerg essence if I can watch you lead the insect species back to glory? Then I'm counting on you, Yi Hao. Feel at ease. I will help you create a perfect ending by following the steps of my plan. Jia Bao, are you okay? I am fine, but mother is. Just run away, son. You all will die if you remain here. No. Mother. If there is no way to save you, then at least let me send you off to heaven with my own hands. Since you have already made up your mind, I will die without regret. Take my final blow, my son. Interesting. The climactic scene of mother and son fighting each other is finally coming. Hey, Jia. Are you really not going to stop them? It's too cruel for Jia Bao, he has at least saved us. Let's wait for the results. I don't think things are that simple. I don't believe that Yi Hao would stand by and watch Jia Bao kill his mother. What is his actual plan? Did you really kill your mother? How is this possible? That is your mother. Nice. It seems that you didn't notice the effect of the secret potion. We'll take care of it, Jia Bao. Mother. I am so sorry. My boy, you did it. Lift your head and don't feel sad. He is so pathetic. Jia Bao, come into my arms if you want to cry. Their acting is really realistic. They successfully deceived everyone. Rest in peace. Although we don't share the same beliefs, I can do a ceremony for your mother. Thanks for your kindness. But I still have more important things to accomplish now. Are you satisfied now? Then show up, Oswald. I didn't know you were such a ruthless person that you could even kill your mother. Semis is dead, and my plan to get the artifact has gone down the drain. I have indeed miscalculated. Since this is the case, I want to break the spatial barriers and force a breakthrough. Although the portal is not stable enough, we can still succeed if I pay a tiny price. Your troops were almost wiped out by us, and the incubation room was destroyed. Even if you break through the space barrier, how else can you invade the human world by yourself? Don't worry about me, because I can be a swarm. Don't run away. Oswald. What happened? Why is the temple collapsing? Don't ask this stupid question. This temple was originally in the belly of the ancient insect god. He intends to trap us here and digest us. Huh. So how do we get out of here? The show is over. I'm bored with this place. It's time to get out. What the F *** K? That is a cool way to escape. Fly lightly in the form of wind. Are we flying now? Yes. This is Sister Dan Lu's wind magic. It's a great feeling to fly, right? But yeah, are we really just going to leave? What about the final boss? Let's get out of here first. That guy is crafty, and we can't find out where his actual body is now. Earlier, the eye of positioning was interrupted by Jia Bao's mother. How should I find out his true body now? The current situation gives me a sense of foreboding. Outside the temple. Ling, have you finally been unable to hold back your intention to make a fight here? Calm down, Mr. Lai's. Neither of us wanted to make the matter worse. Not to mention that the person who has to decide the winner is not us, but the people inside. All we have to do is wait for the results. Still can't contact the Black Attack Combat Team in Yi Hao. Yes, they have been out of contact since you contacted them earlier. They should have gone into an area where the signal is completely blocked. Why hasn't Shui Lu come out yet? I let her act alone since she said she wanted to kill the kid and the boss. Maybe she ran into trouble. After all, there are so many enemies inside. It would be best if she could die in there. I hate that she has been so lawless and can't kill her. Watch out, ah. Hold me tight. Is the temple collapsing? What the hell is going on inside? Could Yi Hao and the others? Look, the temple has been destroyed. Xue Lu is out. That is the Black Attack Combat Team. And also, Yi Hao and his comrades. What are you doing, Xue Lu? Why is Yi Hao still alive? Didn't you say you were going to kill him? What are you saying? It is so noisy here, I can't hear you. Don't pretend to be a fool. Don't get angry, Lord Ling Yuan. Now is not the time to pursue this matter. We need to leave this earthquake area in a hurry. Oh gosh, the way back is blocked. Stay back. Leave it to us. Cool. Captain Jia Wangchuan. Brother Yi Hao. And, wait. Who is that green bug? All of you leave this area immediately. How was the battle? Did you kill the final boss? I'm sorry to tell you that we did not. But upcoming is the main show. What? Could it be that the final boss is stronger than usual, and they didn't win? We don't know his exact strength yet, and we haven't even officially fought him. But we are deeply aware of his sinister and cunning. What I am most worried about now is... According to the previous routine, this boss likes to use other people's power to make trouble. Now that we've disrupted his initial plan, maybe he'll act even more ruthlessly in a fit of anger. Warning! Warning! A high-energy reaction is rapidly approaching from 500 meters underground. Exposure countdown in 3, 2. This is the previous underground probe. F***K. What I was worried about is finally going to happen. Something is coming out of the ground. And this won't do. The final boss level is beyond our capability. Crowd battle tactics won't work on it. You all must retreat to the portal. We'll do our best to hold it back and gain some time for the portal construction. Once the portal is completed, leave immediately and don't wait for us. Brother Wan, I'll leave my team members to you. I can only be at ease if it's you. Yi Hao, you too, Sai, fine. Who told me the vice captain needs to obey the captain's orders? Leave them to me. Be sure to beat up that devious boss for me. No problem. Then, who shall make the move first? Or shall we attack at once? I hope this bug won't cry so easily after being beaten up. I shall make the first move. The insect species will never live in peace as long as Uncle is alive. Ancient Insect God LV. 90% 100% hidden boss. The profound meaning could only harm it by 10%. Damn it. I'm still too weak. Cough, cough, cough. It's not your problem. It should be because you continuously use the profound meaning in a short period of time, causing the damage to be weakened. However, the main problem is within its health points. We must readjust our battle tactics. Ordinary attacks won't be able to lock its hatred. We must maximize the damage in one hit. Erg. Yua. Are you out of your mind? Don't do anything crazy. This is my strongest ultimate move. This skill can only be used when I'm out of health points and mana points. I shall use this move to lock on the boss hatred. Roar. Cough, cough, cough. Is our level gap that big? Ugh. I've already gotten its attention, but its attack is insanely strong. Huh. This ice wall is... Xue Lu. Didn't you retreat with the Emperor group? Did you forget what I said? I've been most interested in hunting down powerful bosses all my life, and the prey before me is perfect. I'm so excited. How can I let it go? Don't belittle our enemy. It's not something you can face alone. Cough, cough, cough. Don't bicker over it. It's a good thing for us that Xuelu is willing to help us out. Hurry and drink up this recovery elixir. I'm not that presumptuous to kill it by myself. This is a golden opportunity for me to try out my new skill. Allow me to see how strong. This move can be. Magic freeze, no skills can be used for 30 minutes. Hey, hey. I would have died earlier if she used this move on me. As she's strong, that woman, indeed has the right to be arrogant. Ancient Insect God LV. 40% 100%. It could only stop it for a moment. This boss must be at least level 220. It's your turn, Yi Hao. Use your trump card. Stop hiding it, and use whatever you have now. Yes, I understand. But before that, may I know how much money do you two have? Could I lend some? What? You're asking for this in the nick of time. Yes, you heard me right. I just want to borrow some money from you. Are you urgently in need of money, Yi Hao? Too bad I don't have human currency, otherwise I would give you all of it. Thanks, brother. I appreciate your kindness. There must be a limit to greed for money. What is the use of money at such a time? Do you want to borrow money and run away or not having to pay back if you die? Don't worry. I love money, but I will not fail to pay it back. If you want to see my actual strength, then lend me money quickly. The more money you lend me, the stronger I will be. Although I don't know what the correlation between money and strength is, you've piqued my curiosity. I want to know how strong your so-called secret technique really is. Xuelu transferred 200 million to your account. Million. Thank you, generous goddess. Jia Wangchuan transferred 300 million to your account. As expected of Captain Jia, you are also generous. I don't have that much money in my personal account. These are the operating funds of the Black Attack Combat Team. Remember to pay back. Of course. I'll write you an IOU then. No need. You just have to survive from the battle. The most crucial thing is, don't let me down with your secret technique. No worries. I absolutely will not let you down. Although I have saved a lot of money before, I'd better borrow more money just in case. Even if the Shadow King can't defeat the boss, I can still consume his energy. It took me so much time to complete the fusion. Now I can finally control this body of my own free will. Complete the fusion. Do you mean you were in a blurred and instinctive state of consciousness until just now? Yes. Fusing with an ancient insect god and taking over the dominant consciousness is a difficult task. It was the best time to kill me just now, but you have missed it. I will only be stronger than before. Ha 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 ha. Ancient Insect God LV. 70% 30%. Ha. Is he recovering health points? Calm down. It doesn't matter to me even if he recovers his health points. System, activate the Shadow King's special state, cash burn status. All three of them are at their limits. You can't defeat me on your own. No matter what your plan is, I just need to kill you. Why can you absorb my rays? How is it possible? Yi Hao absorbed the boss's energy ray and then transformed it into 2 spears. Is he going to counterattack? If the energy rays don't work. If the energy rays can't kill you, try my special, ultimate toxin. How is it? My ultimate toxin can penetrate any defense and corrode anything it comes into contact with. No matter how strong you are. What? Damn it. Don't you have any weaknesses? No. I won't allow a stronger presence than me in my world. That being the case, let us perish together. See who dies first. It hurts. What are you going to do? My life is being absorbed by you. Asshole. Let me go. Ancient insect god LV. 10% 30%. Oh yes. Yihao's attack makes Uncle unable to fight back. He is so strong. No, Yihao's aura is suddenly stagnated. You are right. What happened to him? Warning. In order to ensure the safety of the Master's consciousness, the Shadow King's special state cannot be maintained. Warning. Your fusion with the Shadow King has reached a critical index. If this situation continues, there will be irreversible consequences. Please be cautious, Master. Are you scared to move at this critical juncture? Ha ha ha, what a godsend. It's time to use my last trump card. I'm going to extract the insect heart and absorb it completely. So, I can forcefully break through the space barrier. Ancient insect LV. 10% 30% hidden boss. Is Yihao finally moving? He seemed to react only after hearing the insect heart. Mental confusion index 90%. Is he frozen? Your mighty power is depleted. In the end, I am still stronger, and I've obtained the final victory. Just rest in peace. If you die, no one will ever be able to stop me. Ancient insect god LV. 3% 10%. Although it's kind of impressive that you've driven me to this point, the ancient insect god cannot be defeated easily. I won. Ha 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 ha. Ha. My tentacles, ancient insect god LV. 1% 30% hidden boss are amputated. You bastard. Ancient insect god LV. 120 20% 30%. How dare you attack me for the sole purpose of taking the energy of the insect heart? I will crush you into pieces. Sandstorm incubus LV. 121% 30%. Jeez. I will spare you this time. When I invade the human world, perhaps I can still exploit you to help me. And then there will be no one to stop me. It is time to welcome the final show. I feel the energy flowing towards me. Oh no, he intends to forcibly open the space. Damn it. My body is completely out of strength. I haven't regained my power either. Is there really nothing we can do to stop this from happening? If this boss really enters the human world, an appalling fight is bound to happen. Although I refuse to admit this, you've lost in the end, Yihao. Wait. Look at that. Isn't that the red sphere on the previous giant's chest? Why did it appear there? Erg. This is impossible. Didn't I kill you already? No. Why can't I move? No. It's obvious that I won. No. Don't come over here. Ayaha. The insect god is invincible. I am invincible. I refuse to allow 500 years of planning to be ruined like this. Even if I can't use other accounts, fortunately, I have a lot of items to protect myself. Advanced Shield Grenade, LV, 55. Damn it. Why didn't you tell me earlier that there is such a restriction? Do you have to reveal the setting only at such a critical moment? I should also let the Whaler's Guillotine show its power. The Whaler's Guillotine, LV, 40, available, engineered fire support turret. Special effects, automatic tracking and unlimited ammunition. Dark Moon Wolf LV, 25 0% Dark Moon Wolf has been defeated. You have gained 1000 experience points and 500 gold coins. System, you said I can only use Moss's Master Alchemist account right now. Is there any restriction to the use of its abilities then? There is no restriction. As long as you have a full range of materials and recipes, even the highest level items and potions can be made and used. That is great. Weiss, hurry and get me a potion buff. But don't use up all the materials and recipes since I don't know how long it will take to complete this mandatory mission. It's amazing that you could kill the mutant so easily. But I've never seen you and your powers before. Are you an outlander? I am indeed from a distant and foreign land, but I was attacked just after I arrived here. What is happening here, if I may know? Something did happen here. But it is not safe here, so let's talk somewhere else. If you trust me, come with me. Then please lead the way. Weiss, if I'm not mistaken, he is, yes, just as you thought.